With the most recent nerf, with Season 3 that we got to the Hauer, I myself decided to go out on a little search to find out what is currently the best weapon to use. And to my surprise, there isn't really any weapon that outstands any other one. They feel all fairly balanced in their own way, which I feel like what Treyarch wanted from the beginning. And even though all of Season 2 and most of Season 1, the Hauer itself was an absolute beast, now it's just similar to other weapons. But surprisingly, I found out that one weapon that a lot of us, including me, kind of forgot about is that the Gallo SA-12 is extremely good. Now obviously, as I said, it's not as overpowered as the Hauer was, and I don't think we'll ever really have anything that will outstand what that was in the past, just because I feel like that could only really happen if they release a brand new weapon or if they really mess up something with a new update. But for now, I think, in my opinion, the Gallo SA-12 is probably one of the best weapons in zombies to use for outbreak if you're planning to go for high rounds. And on top of that, if you're planning to just have a good weapon to spawn win with in a normal round based map, the Gallo is an absolute beast. It shreds through zombies, and on top of that, it's like the Hauer, but it's a semi-auto shotgun. Now a lot of people would also consider the Street Sweeper to be good, which it is. It's definitely not what it was in the past, but I think the Gallo is so much better because of the certain attachments that you can use, and the spread of the shell that you shoot out isn't as severe as the Street Sweeper, and it's definitely more like enclosed than the Hauer's was, so that's another good thing. And I feel like the Gallo itself also has pretty good increased range. Here are my attachments on screen. These are the ones that I have on my Gallo itself. I'm using the 24.6 Ranger barrel, the Ember sighting point for the body. For magazine, I am using the Stanag 12 round tube. For the handle, I am using the airborne elastic wrap, and for the stock, I am using the marathon stock. So basically, most of these consist of just like the last kind of attachments you unlock towards the later levels. But I decided to kind of test this out mainly in outbreak, just because I feel like the Hauer was the outstanding weapon in that. Obviously you do have your wonder weapons, but to get up to the wonder weapons you do have to use other ones to, you know, substitute the ray gun or the ray cave for the higher rounds. And the Gallo was very good. I went up to a pretty high enough round with it. It got to the stage where I just got bored of it because personally outbreak is just not my preferred game mode, but I decided to hop onto some classic good old Die Maschine, and in there it was just as impressive. And one of the greatest parts about Die Maschine with the Gallo is that you can buy it off of the plane that is just where Jug is located, where the plane is. I don't remember the location's name, but that's another great thing. So if you're ever running in Die Maschine and you haven't been buying the wall buy off of the wall, which I used to do back at launch all the time, it kind of got to the point where I just forgot about it just because of, well, I've mainly been playing Die Maschine to either go for the ray gun or go for high rounds, or I've been just concentrating on camo grinds. But since the Gallo itself is now, in my opinion, an absolute beast that shreds through zombies, I'll definitely be considering to buy that blue wall buy as soon as possible to just get a little boost as early in the game as you can. Now again, I don't think we'll ever really get a Hauer situation again. Maybe they'll break it again or something like that, but with Season 3, Treyarch just kind of went after a bunch of different things. I've already went over the ammo mod situation. They kind of just butchered that whole thing. And with the weapons, the Gallo is now, I think, just a good weapon to be using. One of the disadvantages with the Gallo, I'll say, is some of the speed when reloading can be slow with my attachments, and also the ammo isn't great. When you don't have a pack-a-punch, you have only 8 bullets with the magazine that I use, and that's a thing that I noticed was really annoying when I was playing an outbreak and trying to go for, obviously, the kills on zombies and stuff like that. And they were always really close up to me, because if you don't know, outbreak is just zombies that are just on a whole nother level. They're cracked at Fortnite or something like that. But yeah, if you were looking for a weapon to substitute the Hauer, as I keep saying, I feel like the Gallo is a great choice, and you should definitely consider using it if you haven't, because I feel like it was one of the forgotten weapons anyway by me when the Hauer just outshined everything. But if you enjoyed this video and this did feel informative in any kind of way, be sure to subscribe and like the video. Liking is always appreciated and does really help out not only the channel but the video itself. So be sure to, you know, drop that sexy like button, you absolute beast. I don't know. Yeah, that's it for the video. Peace out.